Under the motion, this House would require political candidates to pass a political competency test in order to run for office. As the lead of opposition, I will start my speech in 3, 2, 1. As the pro-government side has already stated, as human beings living in a nation, we naturally have and are inherently involved in politics. In this motion, the government wants us to believe that the solution to the public trust crisis is to make our politicians smarter through tests of competency and professional experience, which will serve as an average of or a standard that politicians must pass. As what has been conveyed by the government team, the government wants to truly fulfill its obligation and responsibilities towards the people, but this cannot really be resolved with the politics that the government teams believe in, namely regarding the necessity or obligation for people who participate in politics and government, such as having to pass a general political competency test, which will be built from things like sociology, economic, and law, or another, which are actually important government building blocks for politicians to know, which have the main goal that people who are in professional fields such as healthcare, law, industry, or in the sense of the motion, this type are people who are involved in political life, which in the end the government is confident in being able to produce competent political people in their fields, for example, so that they can make the public believe, which is the main problem of this motion, namely that many people no longer trust people in the political field itself who should be able to channel or represent complaints, for example, from the community itself. Here we on the opposing side will present several arguments regarding policies considered good and effective by the government itself. They believe that the public's distrust of the government or individuals in politics, for example, can be resolved by implementing political competency tests, which they claim are necessary to achieve results or candidates who are competent enough to assume responsibility and obligation to the public, thereby restoring public trust in the government in various aspects, such as the various policies it creates. We will discuss several points regarding the weakness of the government's team's argument itself. The first one, as previously stated by the government's team, they claim that political competency tests are necessary to answer the social contrast is properly implemented. However, we on the opposing side believe that this argument is inaccurate or this is wrong, especially given the reality of our environment, for some reason that I want to tell. The first one, democracy is not about the best but about what represents. As I mentioned in the background of this debate motion, the government teams believes that those in politics must pass some sort of political potential test. From this, we can conclude that the primary purpose of this test is for the government team to screen and select political figures based on their competency to represent the people itself. However, let's assume the test is implemented to screen and identify individuals who meet the criteria. In reality, life is not simply about passing a test and being declared competent, as exemplified by the government team when someone passed a driving test and got a driving license and it's declared fit to drive. There are some reasons related to these issues. The first one, life is abstract and constantly evolving. To imagine this test as a driving test is utterly ridiculous, as life is essentially real and constantly evolving. The second one, the test doesn't guarantee competence, which can occur because we as a society don't know and don't know what the test actually is, what its contents, and who are created it, and how the assessment system works. This suggests that fraud could occur, which certainly doesn't reflect a figure who should be able to represent the community. Perhaps the government team will remain firm in its stance, such as asking why the test, especially with the test at least we can know who is or who are more competent in this case. However, not only saying that the potential test is not something worth doing with various possible weakness that I have said before, we from the opposing team suggest that it's not just to just do the potential tax itself, but can be done through a debate, for example, so that the public can watch, hear, and even make their choice directly. Like, oh, that person is sustainable to be chosen and competent to be able to represent us as a society, which is certainly better in terms of more transparency, for example. And so that with the various weakness that I have said before that may arise from the testing policy that the government tips believe in, we are from the opposing side very proud to oppose. Thank you.